Very important concept today. In the last session, what I have explained about the constructor concept and what is the purpose of constructor, because in the process of object creation, in object creation process, right, values. We can give values to instance variables. First of all, let me explain few points about other variables. We already discussed very clearly. Java has four types of variables. Four types of variables inside the class. Suppose if there is any method, normally I'm taking a withdraw method. Withdraw method I'm taking, right? And this is account class, consider account class. Inside the class, if you declare a variable, with a static keyword is called static variable. So first, today discussion before parameterized constructor and all. First, let me explain about the static variable, and then I'll explain about the instance variables, how to access static variables, and how to access instance variables we will discuss. See here, first a simple example. Inside the class, if you declare any variable using the static keyword is called static variable. Inside the class, if you declare any variable without static keyword is called instance variable. We already know, sir, what type of data comes under static and what type of data comes under instance. Static variables always holds common information of objects. Instance variables always holds specific information of object. Specific information of object, that is common information and specific information. First, let me explain about the static variable, how to access and all. With some examples, I'll give you more clarity. See, three examples I'll give, right, with a clear explanation so you will understand. Suppose here, as usual, I'm taking that online Java compiler. Here it is. Here it is. I'm declaring one variable. Suppose the point is what? Inside the class, use a static keyword with a variable a. Value is a 10. This is called a static variable. Sir, how to access the static variable? Normally, rule is what? We access, in comments I'm writing, we access static variable, same like using class name. Using what? Class name. So here I'm removing this. What is the class name? Main. So we are calling like main.a. Main.a. We are using like this. Then you will get the value is a 10. You will get the value is a 10. That is. See, automatically one question will come. Of course, if you are without any Java knowledge, if you are attending this class, you will not get this doubt. But for few people will get this doubt. Sir, what is that doubt? What is the doubt? Let me explain. Sir, here, whenever we are trying to access without class name, the question is, without class name, whenever we are accessing the variable A, sir, still it is giving that output. Then, sir, why we need to follow the rule? Why we need to follow the rule? Still, this one also giving that output, but we should not follow this one. We should not follow. Sir, why? Simple one. Local variables and static variables can have same name. And strictly they mention, if it is a static variable, access using class name. If it is a local variable, access directly. Now look at this. Whenever we are accessing this one, when you are accessing directly, first it is looking for local variable only. But look at this, local variable is not there here. Local variable means inside the method. Sir, suppose if I write local variable here, a equals to 20. Now if you run, it is looking for the local variable first. Yes, local variable is there. Now you will get the output is a 20. Output is 20. Sir, suppose if I want to access static variable, what I should do? You must follow the rule, what they have mentioned. Access the static variable using the class name. Using class name. So instead of learning multiple concepts, learn the concept properly. So please don't deviate. Sir, if I want to access the static variable, simply directly also it is working means by the time local is not there. So instead of learning in such a way, if it is static variable, access using class name. If it is local variable, access directly. See, suppose I'm taking another class also. To give you more clarity on this, I'm taking another class test. Now inside this class, I'm taking one static variable a value 10. Now if you try to access, a directly, no, it's impossible. It's impossible to access. See, we are not following the rules. Cannot find symbol because it is not there locally or here. If you want to access this one, you have to follow the rule. What is the rule? Test.a. Using the class name only, you can access. So remember guys, in most of the places, nothing but either you go through some websites or you can go through that some other books also. The people saying that static variable you can also access directly. That is completely wrong. They have clearly mentioned the rules. Java people clearly mentioned the rules. Static variables, please always access using the class name. That one point is enough. No one can stop you. If it is local variable, you can access directly. If you follow these two rules, will work everywhere. If you don't follow, you will deviate with your statements only. That's why. Okay, now please quickly practice. Everyone, just last two, just practice quick.